How's it going, my friends? Welcome back to CryptoCoins Gaming. My name is Freddy Colton and welcome to the House of Warlords. That's right, today we are discussing House of Warlords, which is a very interesting project with quite a little bit of buzz, honestly. It's really up and coming as a project. Now we can see their Instagram here with about 9,500 followers, and this kind of gives you a great idea of what their NFT looks like in that regard. It's this very unique kind of just warlord-esque thing. It's interesting. I'm not even sure how to really describe it, to be honest with you. Then we have their Reddit, just mentions on Reddit right here, which they're getting a little bit of love on Reddit, which is great. We've got 4,300 here following on Twitter, with quite a lot of different updates on Twitter, by the way, really well kept. And the giveaways and everything else going on here on their Discord, a very, very busy Discord page for sure. It's a project that's getting a lot of love right now, as I said, and honestly, I totally understand why. It's a cool look. And here we can see, actually, if you'd like to buy in on some of their NFT that are not yet minted or not yet fully out. So here, public sale is now live, mint here, so there you go, actually. Well, there you go, and that reveals to you where their main website. So you can see here some of their other work, by the way, just kind of around me, surrounding, which is absolutely beautiful. Public sale is now live, so you can connect your wallet and support early, which is amazing. Excuse me. On-chain properties, ultrasound deflation, composability, tech, tokenomics, 1,000 times traits. If those words excite you, they should. We're building the next generation of NFT, PFP, with insane tattoo-inspired art and hardcore tech. House of Warlords Howl is a collection of unique and programmatically generated NFT living on the Ethereum blockchain. Rarity of traits is determined by minters through a radical concept. Chance to win free expansion mints every month. Deflationary event taking place every month, reducing supply. Transfer of traits from one NFT to another through composability. Innovative and evolving on-chain tech implementation. And then we see 1,000 plus hand-drawn traits. So these definitely do look hand-drawn. That's probably why they're so unique and interesting looking. And every trait is painstakingly hand-drawn, colored and shaded to perfection. Combinations are going to be insane in the membrane. I love that. That is one of my absolute favorite sayings. So I'm gonna give them 10,000 points for that one. 10,000 Freddy points, you know what I mean? So there's a system. It's real. It's legit. The Great Seppuku event. This is our monthly deflationary event. Committing seppuku requires you to burn one of your warlords. It's pretty funny, honestly. Doing so will reward you with 1,000 soul tokens, a 50% chance to claim a new NFT, and the ability to select and transfer gears from one warlord to another. Yes, that is hardcore. Excuse me, I'm going to button up one more button. It looks like we're going to do this while we talk. Fortune favors the bold. Looks like it came unbuttoned while we were talking a little earlier. I was doing just another video, my friends. So as it goes, fortune favors the bold. If you committed seppuku, you have a 50% chance to claim a new warlord NFT. These new warlords are from a brand new house with an even more limited supply. Sounds rare. Then we will see here as well, if you'd like to check out a little more about that. So it tells you about the Great Seppuku event in much more detail, and then the traits you can transfer over as well. So you can see here the transfer over those specific things. You might be able to make yourself a real rare one. Now this project, as I should have said, it does have quite a lot going for it. So this is a very busy project. So there is quite a lot to check out, and if I don't get to everything as well as I should, I totally understand. Definitely check this out though. Talks about the soul tokens. They are earned from the Great Seppuku event or conquests, which is staking. Use these tokens to purchase gears for your warlords, 1/1 limited edition artworks, merch, or live experiences at Soul Collector, which you can learn more about. And the roadmap right here. One act, one profit. Howl will be airdropped to lucky followers and community members at 25% through fun contests on Twitter and Discord, and they are doing a lot of fun contests already. Collector's Dream, 16 unique, limited edition 1-to-1 artwork will be randomly airdropped in Howl holders. All expense paid trip for to Japan. Oh, that's awesome. So a trip for 2 to Japan. That's easy. For 2 weeks, all expenses paid. Ooh, I'm actually pretty in on that, my friends. At 100%, I'm gonna, yeah, go buy this one, and let's vote for me to win the trip. I don't know if it's a voting system, but vote for me to win, please. That'd be awesome. No, but seriously, that's super cool. I love that. I love that a lot. I definitely, honestly, it's cool they're doing such a wonderful giveaway for a lucky winner, and they really care a lot about this project and their people, which is amazing. What lies ahead? After 3 months of intense bloodshed and sacrifice, an unknown number of warlords remains. What lies in wait for the survivors? I'm curious about that too. Hyper dedicated team consisting of talented tattoo artists plus a bunch of really expensive tech nerds. Oh, experienced. I thought I said, well, that's even better. I don't know why I said expensive, but so here's just the team with their basically names on social media, essentially. So I appreciate that. You could look into them if you need to. And the cool thing is that makes a lot of sense. This is very tattoo art. I think that's what that is. I'm personally not a tattoo guy, if you can't tell, but I do not have many tattoos, but the thing is, this is definitely very tattoo art. I've definitely got a lot of friends who are into tattoos. I think a lot of tattoos are cool, so that makes sense as to why it's just very unique. It's so original, and honestly, I'm a big fan of it. And Dialectic, one of the world's largest crypto funds, Dialectic Swiss Capital Enterprise focused on the deployment of human and financial capital and alternative assets. It was founded by Ryan Zur and Dean Elgman. Ryan is a former Polychain partner and now manages more than $1 billion. I guess. Ryan is an early investor in Definity Polkadot, a board member of Filecoin Foundation, and former head of investment at Web3. It is very impressive. Dean worked for ENS and has served as a high-profile smart chain auditor for several well-known projects. Dean's a regular on crypto Twitter and is a thought leader on Ethereum and MEV. Dialectic has been active in the NFT community, collecting many high-profile NFT projects and P2E gaming assets, which include One of One, Beeple Pieces, CryptoPunks, Refik Anandol, Daniel Ashram, Nouns, Meebits, Amber Sword. Wow, there's a lot of good ones. Actually, I've talked about a lot of these, to be honest. Forgotten Runes, Wizards Cult, Genesis Z, Runs, Mechaverse, Bitmap, Treeverse, and much more. Blitzmap, I mean. Wow, yeah, I've talked about actually a lot of those, so kind of kudos to me on that one. No, I'm just kidding, but seriously, that's really cool. Dialectic will serve as partners to the House of Warlords and assist with all things needed to make House of Warlords a success beyond the first phase of the Genesis Warlord launch. We pumped to have such an experienced team on board with the visions of House of Warlords. I really like that. Are you worthy? If so, go join the Discord. The Discord will tell you a lot more that you need to know. Of course, just keep an eye out on this one for sure. There's a lot to learn from it. There's definitely a lot about this project, and I'm sure I could ramble on for an hour about it with you, but I think House of Warlords is great. They've got a great team behind them. The team themselves have made sure to expand to other professionals and get their help, and that says a lot. I think I would say in business, it says a lot about a company that is willing to actually work with other companies and really pull resources together to become the best that they can be. So major congratulations on that one. House of Warlords looks really interesting, so I really hope you guys at least come check this out. I'm personally very strongly considering this one, and as I mentioned, their Discord has a lot more info for you, telling you about the public sale, which by the way will be pretty inexpensive at 0.069. That's actually a good price for an NFT like this. But as always, my friends, thank you for coming by CryptoCoins Gaming. I always appreciate you. You can't spell friends without Fred. And who's Fred? Well, I'm Freddie Colton. I'm so sorry, that's awful. But thank you so much for coming by CryptoCoins Gaming. Today we talked about House of Warlords, and I made a fool of myself. And I will also see you in the next episode.